Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 139. I know this video is stupidly late. I understand that. I've been pretty busy. I meant to do this video yesterday, but I didn't have time to do it, so I'm doing it now, because better late than never, right? But anywho, yeah, so four things happened throughout the week that made me go, I guess I'm making another canceled episode now because all of them have to do with release dates. None of them have been pushed back. They've all been given dates. So, yeah. So, the main two I want to talk about aren't on here, but they happened like way earlier in the week, and they both revolve around Paramount Plus movies. One of these movies I've talked about before, and another I haven't talked about at all. So, yeah. So, the one I haven't talked about at all, because it kind of just came out of nowhere, is Orphan First Kill here. It now has a trailer, and it's going to be coming out on Paramount Plus August 19th. But not only on Paramount Plus, you'll also be able to purchase it digitally the same day and will debut in limited theaters the same day. So you have three different ways to watch Orphan First Kill if you're interested. So like this whole thing's like it's a prequel to the 2009 film Orphan, and to that I'm just like, why? Why are you waiting? Why wait 13 years? Like, really? It's not like Orphan is this like classic horror movie. Like, I've seen Orphan. I really like it. I thought it had a really effective twist. I thought it was a pretty darn good horror movie. But a prequel 13 years later, like, come on. That's it's just why? Why even do this? But they did it anyway. So, yeah, I mean, I guess they can make a prequel with the same actress because, the whole spoiler alert for a 13-year-old movie. But the thing is, like, the character of Esther, she poses as like a young girl, but in reality, she's like a fully grown woman whose like growth has been stunted, and so she retains the appearance of a girl, even though she's way older than that, way older than that, so she can get away with being adopted and straight up just murdering all those families and attempting to murder the family in the first movie, which she was unsuccessful. But here, it seems that yeah, seems like that's what they're going to be doing because there's the synopsis. Esther's thrilling saga continues in this thrilling, terrifying saga continues in this thrilling prequel to the original and shocking horror hit Orphan. After orchestrating a brilliant escape from the Estonian psychiatric facility, Esther travels to America by impersonating the missing daughter of a wealthy family. Yet an unexpected twist arises that pits her against a mother who will protect her family from the murderous child at any cost. Sounds a bit like the first movie, but with the added, I guess, a little bit of a twist there. So, like, although I feel like the whole point of this movie is questionable, I'll probably still watch it. I mean, August is a pretty dead month when it comes to content. I mean, there's only like a few things I'm actually interested in that's coming out in August. There's Bullet Train, there's the Rise of the TMNT movie, hell, there's Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Even though I haven't seen any of Dragon Ball Super, I kind of just want the experience to watch an anime movie in theaters. And I guess this too. So if you're interested in this, check it out August 19th. So yeah. So that's Orphan First Kill. Next up, Secret Headquarters. I talked about this like in June when this movie was supposed to come out in August theatrically. And then out of the blue, well, not really out of the blue because there was like no trailer, so that was an immediate red flag. Paramount decided to yeet it from theaters and make it a Paramount Plus movie. And now we actually have a date, August 12th. So a week before Orphan First Kill. and literally a week after when it was originally supposed to come out theatrically. So there's that. And there's a trailer and everything, and all I see is Owen Wilson being like a bootleg Iron Man. That's the visual I see. Now I haven't watched the trailer. Maybe it looks good. Personally, I don't care at all. But if you're interested in seeing this movie, if you look, when it comes to family content, there's not going to be a whole lot of to offer the next few months after DC League of Super Pets. So if your kids are bored and need something to watch, I guess this wouldn't be the worst option in the world. So if you want to do that for all you parents out there, you can August 12th. So mark those calendars. um yeah, so that's it for that. Now for the other two movies. Hold on. No. Okay, now for the other two movies that are like way in the future, not coming out like next month. So first, this was like yesterday. Well, technically 2 days ago as I'm recording this. Oh, we got a movie coming out summer 2023. It's called No Hard Feelings, starring Jennifer Lawrence, as you see right here. It's coming out June 16th, 2023, the same weekend as Elemental from Pixar. If it still has a theatrical release, considering what happened with Lightyear, I wouldn't be surprised if Disney pulled the plug on its theatrical release. But we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, we're not talking about Pixar. We're talking about No Hard Feelings. And yeah, I already mentioned same weekend as Elemental. I don't have really much to say. I mean, Jennifer Lawrence, like the last decade, she was massive. Like Hunger Games, X-Men, she was like on top of the world. And then those two series crumbled. One more than the other, but they both crumbled. You know, and she really hasn't been able to. And I think she took a break from acting, and now it seems like she's back. I know she was in Don't Look Up, which was like probably one of the most star-studded cast in history. It was that. Before that, I really liked her in Mother. I haven't seen Red Sparrow. I've heard iffy things about that. And Dark Phoenix, bad, horrible. Oh, Dark Phoenix. Ooh, she had. Oh, Jennifer Lawrence. She had to say like the now infamous line in the movie where how she's like arguing with Professor X, like because Professor X in that movie was being like a real dick. He was not acting himself. And so Mystique, well, Jennifer Lawrence was Mystique, although you could never really tell because she never committed to the character. But she went off on him, and she said, I forgot the exact wording, but I think she said, oh, I remember. She said, oh, we have the women doing like all the work around here, or like all the saving around here. Might as well call the team X Women. And she somehow said that line with a straight face. I don't know how, because it's so cringe and just so terrible. It makes you wonder, like, how anyone could get paid for writing a line like that. And it kind of makes you think, maybe I do have a chance when it comes to writing. If that can get approved, then who knows? Maybe I have a chance of getting into industry. I don't know. But I remember Jennifer Lawrence in recent years for those movies. And this is apparently an R-rated comedy with heart. That's a pretty vague description. There's a lot of R-rated comedies that have heart in a way, I think. Trying to it's been a while since we had any real hard. Yeah, that's it. It's been a while since we've had a hard R-rated comedy on movie screens. Exactly. It's been ages because the whole genre just kind of died randomly. Like I think 2014 was like the last great year for R-rated comedies, and then it was all downhill from there. Actually, I think Trainwreck with Amy Schumer. I think that was the turning point. That was the last big R-rated comedy, and then just the whole genre just plummeted afterwards. So yeah, maybe this will bring it back. I doubt it, but granted, again, I don't know we don't have much information on this, so maybe it will be good. We won't know till next year, so yeah. But for all you Jennifer Lawrence fans, you got something to look forward to next year, so yay. And then last and certainly well least, in my view, we got a movie called Empire of Light from Sam Mendes, guy behind American Beauty, Skyfall, 1917. Yeah, he's back making a movie. And it's going to be coming out December 9th. It says the release pattern has been specified yet. Like, it could be, which means it could either just be a wide release or it could be a limited release. I mean, if it was limited, it would make sense because this feels like just having Sam Mendes attached to this um makes it feel like it's going to be award centric. So a limited start would make sense. But then freaking last year, Nightmare Alley had the balls to go up against No Way Home directly. Didn't work out at all, but still did it. So maybe it will go wide because the week after December 9th, guess what comes out? Avatar The Way of Water, which is also because Searchlight and like 20th Century Studios, same thing, same group, same conglomerate. So, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could survive against Avatar The Way of Water. I mean, No Way Home had all the hype in the world. Avatar Way of Water doesn't really have that. It has quite a bit of hype, but not No Way Home hype. Barely few movies have No Way Home hype. So maybe this stands a better chance than what happened last year. But I don't know. We know literally nothing about it. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. So we have another 2022 movie to look forward to, I guess. And that's it. Yeah, that's all that happened. Nothing super exciting. Like the most exciting stuff was the Paramount Plus movies for next month because they actually have trailers, so you can actually judge them. With these other two movies, you can't judge them at all, so it's not very fun. But yeah, that's it. So time to play everyone's favorite, game. What will happen next? I do not know at all. I mean, July is set in stone at this point, so we can don't have to worry about that. August also looks set in stone. Looks that way to me. Uh, yeah, August. Well, The Bride. That's now called The Invitation, which has a trailer. So yeah, August, September. My God, after Bullet Train, yeah, after Bullet Train, things get depressing real fast. When it comes to the box office, it gets really sad. um, I mean, you got like Barbarian, No Way Home, the more fun stuff version. I don't think Dark Harvest is coming out. I think that's gonna get pushed back indefinitely at the rate it's going. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next movie I talk about when it comes to canceled. It's the 16th. Woman King, Moon Age Dream, Daydream, Avatar re-release. Don't Worry, Darling, Bros, Smile. All these should realistically stay, with the exception of Dark Harvest. Then in October, got all these movies that should realistically stay. Um, Oh, the Devil's Light is now called Pray for the Devil, so it had like a title change. I think I saw an ad for it, which was really weird. Like it's weird seeing like ads for trailers. Like usually you see like an ad for just the movie itself releasing, not just the trailer. So it's kind of odd. But yeah, there's that. November, everything here should, I imagine, would stay put. December, we know the Empire of Light, that's now the ninth, so it finally fills in that empty slot. That's been empty for like the longest time. Then you got all these Christmas movies, and then a bunch of other movies that have yet. Well, Orphan First Kill, we now know that's uh August 19th, so we can scratch that. The rest of these, they may never come out at the rate things are going. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it for 2022. Then there's 2023, which is just all up in the air. Yeah, January, then you got February, then you got March, then you got April. Yeah. Oh, Last Train in New York. That's not coming out. We could scratch that off. That's definitely not happening. May, June. We can now add, what was that movie called again? I forgot. I gotta look it up again really quick. No Hard Feelings. There we go. June, I guess, looks set. I don't know about the Flash. I'm still questioning if that's even still gonna come out. I don't know if Warner Brothers is willing to risk it, but we'll see. Then there's July, then there's August, then there's September, October, November. It finally got that fixed with Dune Part 2. And then you got December. Still don't think Star Trek 4 Rogue Squadron opened the same day. You'd have to be insane to think that would ever be a possibility. Um so yeah, obviously a lot of stuff in 2023 is going to change. That's guaranteed. Um but 2022, I don't see too much changing. I mean, I guess all these movies that are in the ether, something will probably happen to them eventually. I don't know when, but eventually something has to happen. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's how things are looking. So, yeah. Anywho, yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage for all previous cancel episodes I've done on the channel, including this one. There's now 139 episodes of canceled. We might be inching towards 150, which I really didn't expect, but you never know. I didn't expect we get to like 100, but we did, so who knows anymore. But yeah, so all 139 episodes, including this one. If you want to watch them all, go right ahead, binge it from beginning to now. I highly encourage it. There's also box office predictions where I predict box office for movies. Yesterday I did Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, Paul's Fury, Where the Crawdads Sing. Did prediction videos for all of those. So you want to know my predictions on those movies and the other movies I've done this year, you can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for a particular month. July recap will come out first week of August, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I've done on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.